It was a decision many Ivorians had eagerly awaited. Once known as the Iron Lady, Simone Gbagbo has proved a controversial figure in the small nation's history. On the streets of Abidjan, the commercial capital, opinion on the verdict is sharply divided.
Je suis un peu, disons, je suis un peu déçu.
I am a bit disappointed. We all experienced the crisis that hit the country. I am not a jurist, but I would have liked to see people prosecuted on both sides. The United Nations gave a list of persons to be charged. The court could at least question them and see if they were guilty or not. But nothing was done. A one-sided prosecution is unfair.
Moi, je fais confiance à cette justice-là.
I have confidence in our justice. Every country has its laws and constitution. Justice is impartial, and if Simone Gbagbo has been jailed, that means the court found her guilty. I think she should seek clemency by means of humility, because there is no fault that cannot be forgiven. Everything depends on how you handle the situation.
Toute chose se pardonne, toute erreur se pardonne, toute faute se pardonne.
The court should not have jailed her because of the reconciliation process underway. It is, in my view, a bit exaggerated. We are all Ivorians, and Mrs. Gbagbo did a lot for this country. I do not believe the trial was fair.
Human rights groups accuse President Ouattara of pursuing one-sided justice against former rivals, a claim his party denies.
Ce qui constitue nos préoccupations, ce sont les victimes.
Mrs. Gbagbo and the co-accused are not our priority, but our main concern are the victims, who are about 3,000 people. We should never forget the crisis we went through. We should not forget that the former regime refused to accept the outcomes of the elections, which resulted in death. This is a breach of state security. They refused to recognize the democratically elected president. We are happy that the victims have finally been satisfied. Côte d'Ivoire has finally entered the fight against impunity with this trial. Ivorians in the international community should know that this is the end of impunity in Côte d'Ivoire.
Ce sont les victimes et on est heureux que les victimes soient.
The 20-year sentence handed to Mrs. Gbagbo is double the 10 years requested by the state prosecutor. However, there is still a chance she could receive a presidential pardon for the sake of unity. Robert Nagela, CCTV, Nairobi.